Alright, hello and welcome back. Well, it's almost Christmas, so I'm back at my parents' home, which means it's probably going to be a bit tricky to record much more in the next week or so. However, if I time my uploading, pace it a little bit, I think this video should hopefully be uploaded around the new year. So if you're watching it on New Year's Day, then Happy New Year, and may you have a great 2014. Now, I think the last session was kind of, well, significant in that Jim was finally able to find the Freedom Scrolls he desperately required to rescue his fallen friends and loved ones in the Watcher's Keep. Of course, they had been imprisoned by, well, the imprisonment spell cast on them by the Demi-Lich on the 4th level of Watcher's Keep, and in the case of Keldorn, the I think his name was Azamantis, who I think was a Lich on the 5th level of Watcher's Keep. So of course we found 2 scrolls, having recovered Lazarus's spellbook. We were able to buy 2 Freedom Scrolls, one with which to free Imoen and Aerie, and the other one which Imoen thankfully was able to learn. And then use that, of course, to free Jaheira, Minsk, and Keldorn. I don't think there are any more scrolls for freedom in the rest of the game, which could be a problem, because it means obviously if we lose Imoen to imprisonment, then there's going to be no way of bringing anybody else back. Well, no way of bringing her back, and therefore if we lose take any further losses, it's going to be a major problem. So I guess just have to be extremely careful with Imoen in any mage battle where that's potentially going to happen. And yeah, it's great to have everybody back. Thankfully, I was pleasantly surprised to find that Aerie's romance was not messed up by the imprisonment, ordeal. I initially thought maybe it was mechanically different to petrification, for example, but actually I was told that it's because we are now in Throne of Ball, so for some reason the game rather, well, logically and sensibly recognizes the difference now between forcible removal from a party through petrification or imprisonment, and voluntary or a decision to remove her, which is good. And I don't really understand why they didn't, in that case, implement it in reverse for Shadows of Alm. But regardless, I'm just happy that I don't have to worry about resetting Aerie's romance variables, because I don't want to mess that up. Yeah, so between this session and the last one, I've done a fair amount of reorganizing, because now, of course, we have everybody back, along with all their equipment. So we've got lots of excess potions, like oils of speed, invisibility potions, and antidotes, and they've been taken out of the bag of holding and various containers, along with things like these extra swords. Minsk and Jaheira typically have the what I regard as fairly standard equipment, so just yeah, leather armor, short swords, etc. And then Animan has these I guess more notable items, which I plan to sell, but I think I'll sell them to Sister Galena, so that in case I sell something that's actually quite important, we can always go back and pick it up again. But the bag of holding is kind of getting a bit messy, and I'm a bit of a neat freak, even in gaming, so I'm gonna try and I think I'll end up selling all of these. And of course, if we do need anything, we can get it back from Sister Galena. Because of course, deeply regretted selling Castlemere when Jim found out he had to rely on the services of Keldorn again. What else have I done? Oh yes, in terms of equipment and itemization, I guess the main beneficiary of the new equipment that we picked up in the adventures in the Watcher's Keep thus far anyway is Jaheira, because she's now got the White Dragon Scale, the Staff of the Ram +6, and the Irene Sling +4. What else is worth mentioning? course, I've distributed potions and wands as well. Oh yes, and the potions have been organized so that Imoen has the, I guess, the warrior's potions. Adhere, or rather, Aerie has the healing potions, lots of them. And Imoen has the utility potions, also some more healing potions. Oh yes, scroll case. Now this is interesting. I've sort of noticed something was a bit odd with my scroll cases for a while. Finally just confirmed it in between this session and the last one. So I think this happened when Imoen died in the final battle of Shadows of Om. When I had to shadow keep her in her equipment again, I shadow keep her in what I thought would be an empty scroll case. But for some reason, whatever I still have no idea. I don't know how it happened. The game was replicating whatever was, I guess it was Aerie's scroll case, into Imoen's scroll case, which is really weird. There's exactly the same things in both of these, and I can even test that with this. So this is a grease. There's none in any of these right now, and now there's one in here and one in here, which is clearly not intended. I mean, I could really abuse this and replicate high-level scrolls, but I'm not going to do that. And I can easily avoid that now because, of course, we bought another scroll case, I think from Lazarus. So now Imoen, Aerie, and Jin each have their own scroll cases, which means what I'm going to do then is ask Aerie to drop one of these in the pocket plane. Which means I won't accidentally replicate anything important. And on the on the subject of spells, as I said last time, I've done some reading, and we basically decided which of the high-level spells I wanted. In addition, I also went through the spell books for everybody. When I say everybody, I mean all the arcane casters, and made a note of which ones of the lower levels were still missing, because I think, I may be wrong, but I think Lazarus has pretty much a comprehensive list of scrolls. So it may finally be a good time to finalize everybody's spell books. So apologies, this session is not going to be particularly eventful, because I think I'm going to do a lot of shopping and reorganizing. But thankfully I've already done the groundwork, so yeah, that took a long time, like literally half an hour of just micromanaging equipment and deciding which ones to sell, which spells to learn, so on. But as always, I do the thinking off screen and the actual buying, selling, and learning on screen.
On my honor.
Yeah, so I guess we'll return to the Watcher's Keep. Head for Sister Galena, because as I said, it's I like to sell stuff somewhere else that we should be able to return to in case I want to buy back anything. Also, we actually do, I think we'll actually need a gold, because I've got quite a list of spells to learn, and whoa, okay, looks like we haven't been here before. Okay. Looks like there's one more level then to the Watcher's Keep. Yeah, so there's a lot of scrolls I want to buy, and the high level ones are pretty expensive, so I think we actually do need to make sales before we can buy what I want. Also, I should mention on the subject of scrolls, I accidentally bought 2 imprisonment scrolls, which is a powerful spell, but well, I'm not sure if the party is quite a fan of imprisonment, and also I think it's a bit tricky to use because if it works, then it potentially, I think it removes all equipment, or rather, basically you don't get the loot from whatever you just killed, which could be important, because if anybody's important enough that we have to resort to using imprisonment, he probably has some nice stuff that we want. And I'm not sure if you might miss some quest items as well if you do that. So a bit of a waste. When I checked the recording last time, I was wondering what happened. Realized we spent about 20,000 gold or something on those two. So, oops. Anyway.
What do you require? Yes.
Sister Galena. Alright. So let's hopefully this will make us a fair bit of gold. Okay. Animan. So what? You only get 300 gold for the dragon, shadow dragon skill. You've got to be joking. Well, in that case, I'm not selling that. She doesn't even want the horn of blasting. Also, only 300 for the bone club. Jin refuses to be ripped off. On the defense, boost avoidance, serpent shaft. Yeah, I'm pretty cheap. Double detonation, storm star, Windows Doom. Okay. Alright, this is worth a nice bit of gold. $16,000. Secure. Oh yeah, we also have a fair amount of stuff in the gem bag. I think we'll keep the Staff of the Woodlands for the elemental summoning, nothing else. Alright. Gem bag. Still don't know if this gem has any quest value, but I think I'm going to keep at least one lodestone. Oh yeah, I'm using a mouse that we have at home, so if I misclick, that's my excuse. Okay. Imoen, we have King's Tears, Emerald. Oops.
Yes. Very well.
Not anger me.
Here. I think one lodestone probably enough. I'll keep it just in case. Right. I think that's everything. So we're back to just over 130k gold. Was hoping for a bit more, to be honest, but yeah, maybe I have to be a bit more selective about which scrolls we buy. Well, hopefully the low level ones will be cheap enough anyway. Okay, we'll put these back in the bag of holding. Yeah, can't see anything obvious to sell. Okay. So we now return to the pocket plane and then back to Saradish and Lazarus.
What is my task? Done.
Saspinar is good servant. Oh, yes!
Oh, that's a bit weird. I thought it was Sespinar speaking to us about traveling to places. Okay. Wish to go to Saradouche. Oh wait, I remember what happens here. Run away! Ah, no wait, we're running towards the fireball. Oh, okay, they're randomized where the fireball lands. Okay, we might as well go straight to the Arcana Archives. Little kids still out there. Oh, I forgot to mention, I think, we bought another, Boost of Speed, from Lazarus, so now everybody except Jahira has the Boost of Speed.
I shall strike.
Which is pretty nice. Let's heal up, do we expect to be doing any fighting? No.
I hear you well enough. On my honor, it shall be.
Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
Alright, you know what, I think I'll start with Aerie. No, wait, Imoen. Imoen's probably the most important spellcaster. So lower level stuff, level 5. I'd like to give her a Wizard's Eye. I assumed that, oh, I think we need one of these in order to improve Jin's armor. Let's buy that. What level is this? Level 6. Right, so we need level 5. Wizard's Eye, Wizard's Eye. Oh, maybe his collection is not as comprehensive as I had hoped. Protection, acid, spell shield, spell immunity, level 5. Ah, damn it, okay. Oh, it's also not entirely, it's not alphabetic either. Stone Flesh, that's level 6. Disintegrate, alright, so Feeble Mind. 1200s are the, level 5 spells. Alright, so there's no Wizard Eye. It's a bit of a shame, but should be not too important. Warding Whip, level 7. This is level 7, which means okay, yep. Okay, Imoen. Here's shield level 8. Which is actually something that Gnarly actually had. Spell trigger. And I think the level 9 stuff. Sure, he has time stop and imprisonment. So we want spell strike. Oh yeah, chain contingency, of course. Spell strike and power word kill. Although if it's yeah, if it's 12,000 gold, I think we'll hold for that for the time being. It's kind of expensive. Make sure I can get other stuff first. So it's Imoen sorted more or less. Digital level 10 spells are quest spells only. So next up is Aerie, and it looks like we can probably actually get most of the spells that we want. Might as well start with the high level stuff. Spell strike, chain contingency, wish is over level 9, I think. Yep. Oh, it's only got one scroll. Must be a very special spell. Did I buy that already? I don't remember buying it. Yeah, buy it anyway. Wish. And the time slot is the last one that I want Aerie to have for the high levels. There you go. Wow, that's running out of gold. Okay. Lower level stuff. Spell trigger. Horrid Rotating. Pierce Shield. Alright, there we go. Pierce Shield. Level 6 protection from magical energy. And summon issue. Right, I think it's Aerie sorted. Right, back to Jin and 28,000 gold. Okay. Even though he's the main character, comparatively, magic is less important to him than the others. I think I still like to have spell trigger. Oh, except I think he only has 2 scrolls each, so he's not going to have any spell trigger left. Probably yeah, Horrid Rotating. Whip. Say Ruby Ray of Reversal. Yep. Lower resistance, which I know he does have. I remember seeing a heart earlier. There we go. Lower resistance and Mordecai and Sword. I've seen that somewhere as well. Oh yeah, project image. Project image. Can't even afford the Black Blade of Disaster. That is on Jin's list though. Also time stops on his list, I believe. Yeah. Man, I think I have to make another trip back here at some stage to get more spells with Jin. Buy the Mordecai and Sword for now. Okay. That's pretty much as we can afford. Should buy some potions of genius.
Consider it done.
You look like the sort who has more than 2 gold pieces to rub together.
This would have been a good occasion to use friends, but of course Jin would regard that as unlawful and dishonest. Especially as the merchant has only just saved his entire party, more or less. Okay, potion of... Surely he has it. Potion of genius, no. Oh, apparently not. That could be a problem. Where else could we find potions of genius?
Yes?
Didn't imagine this would be a problem. I have to return this to Stug Arena.
What is my task? On my honor.
Outside of Saradush, which was a quicker way straight to the keep.
I await your word. It shall be.
Potions of genius and potions of mind focusing.
What do you require? Consider it done.
As always, the pleasure is mine.
Oh, don't think she has any either. Okay. Alright, I guess, let's see what the situation is. These are pretty important. And I think we have 3 potions of intelligence. Ideally I was going to... sorry, distracted by text message. Ideally I was going to drink a potion of genius and a potion of mind focusing for everybody, but I don't think that's an option. Just have to hope that this works out reasonably well. So, oops. Let's do gin first. What do I really want to? Yeah. Drink. Hopefully we'll find more potions of genius later on, so that he can learn the spells that he doesn't have just now. So 24 intelligence should be more than enough. Mordekainen's sword, project image, UV ray, lower resistance, forward rotating, warding whip, and oh, that one was to improve his armor. Alright, Aerie, drink. Something, just extend his chance of 96%, so there's a chance of failure. Alright, quick save in case it's absolutely disastrous. But I'm pretty much gonna go with it anyway. Protection from magical energy, summon Mishru, forward rotating. Please don't fail this one. Good. Don't fail. Yeah, this is also important. Oh, phew, okay, that's good. Imoen, yeah, that's all. Oh, Admin leveled up from all the mages learning their spells. Oh, didn't realize Imoen had spell strike. It's a bit of a waste of gold. Spell trigger, warding whip, and piercing shield. Although I think Jin doesn't have it, so it's not quite wasted. Okay. Animal leveling up, becoming level 26 cleric. Abilities. Mass raised dead. Global blades. Energy blades. Implosion. Does he not have that already? Okay. 3 spell slots maybe? Gold Glory. Alright. Although Jin and Aerie learned some new spells, I'm not sure if they have the spell level necessarily to use them just now. Okay, she could do with Warding Whip. And True Sight. Web. Imoen is the most important one. True Sight. Whip. Double hard rotating, and it should be a time stop. Okay. What we'll do then is return to the. I think that's everything we need to do in terms of organization. Yeah, I think we'll return to the rocket plane, rest up, and that actually was a bit quicker than I expected. And then maybe see if we can complete the Fortress Keep in this session.
What is my task? I will do my best.
Okay. Save. Resting.
On my honor. Yes. Very.
Take a shortcut to the 5th level. Thing is over here.